Before I get started, I was offered free money and by a place that I actually trust. Aspiration is offering until the end of the month to award anyone who signs up under the referral link $25. I ask that you give this fossil fuel free, no surcharge, people friendly, anti-corporation bank a chance. Sign up using the link in the description, tinyurl.com/crbanking. Join and get money, not pay money to join. I'm titling this one, MAGA Wants to Pala. So you probably wonder, what's Pala? P-A-L-A. I made it up, just like they did. But Pala. See, Make America Great Again wants to protect American lies again. What's going on is I just finished listening to Ring of Fire, and I thought about things I've read on other areas passing through the interwebs, and I've noticed, after listening to Ring of Fire, Farron Cousins, I've noticed how the Orlando newspaper, their biggest newspaper on the day of Trump's rally, they put out the headline, anybody but Trump. That's what they're saying. Also reported by Young Turks, Ring of Fire, and seen on things like Vox and stuff like that. Trump supporters, there's a ton of them. They feel duped. They don't like Trump anymore. They want him to go away. But no one's really saying why. They don't really know why. Some, I think, if not most, I think what's really going on is they're no longer cognitive dissonant. They're just ashamed. I think what's happened is they realized the black guy wasn't to blame for everything that's going bad when the white guy is the one that's forced all of this stuff, all the detention camps. They have embarrassed America. They have shown what America is really about. Not from Greenland to Chile. No, I'm talking about the United States of the Americas. They are talking about, these are detention camps. I don't care what the fuck they want. They're not detention camps. They're just holding cells. Fuck you. They are detention camps. When you can sit there and protect a company or a people that happen to be white, that happen to hate migrants, that happens to hate brown people, that have no problem saying, yeah, we raped this 6-year-old girl. We're going to make her sign her letter of D because she can't really spell her own name, and make her sign it to lawfully say it's her fault that we didn't do it. Making sure that they also protect these people who are covering, blindfolding, and beating the shit out of teenagers and adults. Making fun of them with blindfolds on and stuff like that. Making sure to separate children from their parents, and then tell the children, indoctrinating them into that their parents hate them, abandoned them, gave them up, and then send them back to the parents only for them to hate the parents and reject them, saying, you left me, you hate me, I don't want anything to do with you. And then send out statistics and reports saying that these Mexican and Brazilian children never liked their parents. That's what this country is doing. This country that sits here and, I think, sent a missile to attack that Japanese ship, and then try to say the Iranians did it. While the Iranians are the ones that was trying to get stuff off the ship, putting themselves in harm's way to make a ship safe, and then Bolton and his ilk saying, oh no, they're acts of war. I think the U.S. did that. The U.S. have done a lot of atrocities. I'm going to put my foot out in this hallway with my new kicks on, and I dare somebody during rush hour or of class change to step on my shoe. Whoever steps on the shoe, I'm going to whoop that ass. That's the United States. The United States that have badmouthed for so long how the French were weak, cowardly people, so much so that in our colloquial language, if someone curses, they say, pardon my French. Have indoctrinated us so much into hating the French for being cowards because they didn't want to participate in the war, when we're the first ones to do that. We didn't want to get involved in World War II until it threatened us. It took an attack by Japan to wake us up and say, we got to do something about this. It took all of this. We are an embarrassment. One of us on Wall Street, when I say us, I mean people living in the United States, on Wall Street, put their greedy fat thumb on the wrong button and jacked up the world economy. That's too much power. Just think about that. They hit the wrong button. And Greece was already in the tailspin, and that accelerated it. We are a racist, xenophobic country. And once Obama was in, it really started showing. And when Obama left, it accelerated. And they know it and they see it. Donald Trump is one of the greatest presidents in our fucking history because he helped expose us for what the fuck we are. And that is so embarrassing. We don't like Trump because we don't like what the fuck we see in the mirror. That's the truth. White America, if you don't like people hating you, then stop hating people. And it's not all white America. It's you racist little shits out there. There's lots, as I've said before, there's lots of white people I love to be friends with. They might be cool with me if it weren't for trying to score brownie points and stay friends with you. It's bad enough when someone is being racist and their friend that doesn't agree got to shut up because they know they got to go home with that friend. That's how you get that weird compliance. Oh no, they don't like it, but they got to go home with you. And they got to sit here and hear you say, well, you know what? You're just a minority lover. Make America great again. You've made it brazenly racist. That's what you've done. Oh yeah, it's back to 400 and 600 years ago with laws that say you just can't fuck somebody up just because they're a different color. That's all it is. Wages stay stagnant. People are fighting for $15, okay? $15 an hour, which will only put them, they will only see on their check on average $3 to $7. That's the increase on their check. $15 an hour is nothing when you're taxed 32.3% of your whole fucking annual check. We're a country that says, if you gross this, that's what you make, and that's what we'll deal with. That's what we'll judge you by. They don't judge you on what they give you back. All you get back is basically 66% of your whole check. That's what you get. If you make $1,200 a month, you know what you get on your check? $800. But they try to finance you like you make $1,200. For those that don't understand, $1,200. We're so jacked up that if you're going to have a business, if you have any businesses, the only way you cannot file it for taxes is if you make $600 or less. We're in a country so financially jacked up that people won't buy something that says $800, but they'll give it a second thought if it says $799. $1 difference makes you go, We're in a country where once they get, look, in my opinion, when you buy something and that shit costs over $100, why the hell is there change? Why is there change? $100.03. Really? I just gave you $100. You really worried about that 3 cents? I can't get it if I don't give you 3 cents. You better pull that shit up out there your pocket and put it in the register. Or how about pull out the register and put it back in the register and say it just happened? It's 3 cents. It's bad enough the thing only costs $20 to make. If that. Matter of fact, it's probably done in China, so it probably costs $1.75 to make. It probably costs $25 to ship. Oh wait, Trump tariffs. All the tariffs, so that's another $73 to ship probably. Because China can afford it, we can't. Everything we buy is from China. We're going to tariff China. That's the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever heard of. That's some stupid shit. America, the religious section of America has made sure that we try our best to hate the transgender, the gays, the lesbians, the questions, everything out there. If it ain't straight white, it ain't right. That's what they're peddling. Donald Trump has exposed all of the business. All of it. And his ilk has been so brazen and so outgoing and racist that you can't hide it anymore. You can't say I'm joking, because now you get people that will teach their dog to hail Hitler, And then when called out on it, it's a joke. You get people that have a noose around a black doll's neck in the bathroom, and then when someone finds it, and they say it's a joke. You get people out there that will go into a crowd of Trump protesters and push them from behind, and when that person retaliates, finally record it and say, this person just attacked me for no reason. And people are so stupid, they will learn that's what's happened and still say they attacked for no reason. We're in a country that's so damn stupid that people can't understand, in terms of religion and anti-religion, that an atheist is simply someone that has no religion. They do not subscribe in the belief of God. Full stop. That's it. They got to tack on everything. Everything. We're in a country where the wealthy and the rich gets taxed very little, and the churches, which are just as wealthy, doesn't get taxed. The churches make more money than McDonald's and porn combined, and they don't get taxed and say that they're threatened. I mean, what the fuck? This is our country. This is the embarrassment of all. We have big corporations like Walmart that will literally and figuratively kill their drivers and say, you better die instead of get out and leave that truck behind so you can live. That's our country, and we protect these people. We are in a country where people can get, where women and men can get raped and mutilated, and the ones that did it will go free, while somebody that owns pot will go to prison for 25 to 50 years. I mean, you don't want to ruin that rapist's life over 13 minutes or seconds of fun now, do you? You know what I mean? If that person wants to not be punished and drive their car and kill 4 people, you don't want to ruin their life because they made a mistake now, do you? If that person hangs a black child from a tree because that child wanted to be their friend, you don't want to lock them up for life because that person obviously made a mistake in identity. When cops go out and murder black people, saying that they're scared of their life, instead of prosecuting them, you blame the one that got killed that was unarmed. That is our country. Make America great again? It hasn't been good in the first place. So now you want to protect American lives again. You want to cover it up. Anyone but Trump. We don't want Trump. You want to vote in some Republican that's going to do the same shit that Trump is doing but not be so brazen about it. You want someone that will listen to you and your bigotry and your bullshit and make all the excuses for it. Because quite honestly, when you have somebody that's looking at a situation where you got people that say, we want better lives, versus people that say, we hate niggers, we hate spics, we hate Jews, and we're going to run one over and kill some white people trying to kill some in the name of killing black people, and then these Nazis, and your president says there were good and bad people on both sides. You're an embarrassment. America has been exposed. It is embarrassed, and it wants to protect American lives again. That's the truth. And if you can't handle it, that's your jacked up problem. Because those that see the truth are angry. They want better. They sure as shit don't want you. So just keep that in mind. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.